Hello, welcome to How to Play Vanishing Cross, a game for one player. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button so you'll be updated as soon as we produce new videos. And also, if you actually look under the description, we have all the credits. So if you want to know whose music this was and written instructions for these games, look there. So essentially, you just need one pack of cards. This is a closed-ended solitaire, and the odds are actually against you in this game. So you're going to deal out a cross of 5 cards. Now the cross can be built on as long as it's descending in order. And then that 2 of clubs in the corner, all the other 4 corners are going to be 2s of different suits. And they're built up in suits, so it will be 2, 3 of clubs, 4 of clubs. The last card in this case will be an ace of clubs at that top right corner. So aces will be the last card that you play. Now you are allowed to build up on the waste pile that as long as it's on suit, whether it's a card up or a card down. It can't be too drastic, so you can't be 3 cards or anything, just one immediate card. And so basically all the corners are increasing in order and of the same suit. Now with the cross, you can play on the cross. These are auxiliary piles, and the suit does not matter. They just have to be in descending order, and the ace king wraps around. So if you do get an ace, your next available card would be a king, and you can just play on that way. So this first attempt, I'm going through the foundations, and this was probably about my 3rd time playing this without messing up the rules in some way. And it's the real difficult part is just remembering which cards go up in order, which cards go down. So the cross goes down and the corners go up, and of course ace king wraps around, which also can lead to some confusion once you've gotten to the ace. Then if it's in the cross, going to the ace means you need to go down king, queen, jack, and so that can get a little confusing. And there's been a couple of times I had some kings in here and I just forget to play it on that ace, because then I could have gone king, queen. It didn't even matter the suit on top of that ace, and I just didn't do it, and I should have, and that's probably why I lost this game. But you'll see on the next one a proper strategy. All right, so now we've gotten 3 of the 2s down, and now we found a 3 of clubs, which we can immediately play to the 2 of clubs. That ace of clubs we'll have to discard, can't do anything with. And now we found all the 2s. But yeah, as far as the solitaire, this is somewhat easy to do, but the odds of you beating it are mostly against you. With a good confident strategy, I think this will be a mostly beatable, but it really depends on your opening cards. And the biggest thing to remind yourself of is not to get confused by the fact that you can wrap around the king. That is probably that. See, I could have played that king right on top of the ace. I didn't do it. Anyway, so anyways, I lost there, so we'll just call it what it is. Got wasted. So let's actually try this again. This time, let's shuffle the cards up and see what we can do better. Of course, I'm going to do the classic throw all the cards on the table and shuffle them like dominoes, and then do a couple of riffle shuffles, because that will really randomize things, I think. And you can comment in the comments if you disagree with that mindset. Who knows, you might be right. Also, apologies for making the video so long today. Usually they're very short, much shorter videos, but I've noticed that filming at 3 times or 4 times speed and playing a game, you have to pause it a lot to really understand it, and that's not fair to anybody viewing. So if I do need to make these longer, I will. This is 1.5 speed, so it's not the speed I played it, and you're probably going to see how slow I went, and that's fine. So yeah, that's something neat about this, is not having to worry about suit when building down piles. So now we can't really do anything. That 9's going to be the last card in the game, so I can't do anything with it yet. Now I have another king. Oh, found another 10. That's perfect. Now we got the jack. That jack's going to move over. We got the queen, king, and now I need the ace of diamonds to start going up. So at 9, I'm just going to rest there. I think it's the best possible place for it. So now we place that ace on top of that 2. So now the next card that can go on it is a king. And then that king will become king, queen, jack. That is a little confusing. So we blew that chance to put that king down. So it is a little bit confusing about this game, but I think you play it enough times, you'll get the hang of it. Having several different solitaires that I've played in the past month, it will confuse you if you start playing other solitaires, trying to remember, because each solitaire is not much of a game as it is a procedure, if you will. A procedure of moving cards around. And within that procedure, there are rules and limitations, and some procedures are harder than others, and that's just the way things are. Oh, we found the jack of clubs. So now the queen of clubs, if we can get it, will go up there. Now we found the last 10, and now we have an open spot. So now what to do with these cards is interesting. So this plays a little bit like Osmosis in that you have to, the 4 corners, you have to follow the original rank and build up. And I think Osmosis, it doesn't matter the next card, just if you can't start a foundation unless it has that rank. So a similar mindset, similar type of procedure. And we got the ace of clubs up there. So we're sitting pretty. I can play that 6 on top of that 7 of clubs if I want. But I'm contemplating what my choices are. And I'm guessing I'm probably looking to see if I've come across that 2 of clubs yet. So I decided not to do that. Now I should do that, but so I'll put that 5 there, then I'll move that 5 around. Well, now we got that 2 of hearts, which will be needed, and that 2 of diamonds will be needed as well, but I don't have a place to put it. That's unfortunate. Sometimes that will happen in this game. So now I placed that 2. Now I have a 3 of spades. And there we go. We found the jack. So now we're up to the ace of spades. Now we're at the 2 of clubs. And we'll move that 2 of hearts around. Put that 3 over there. Move that 5 first, then put the 4 on it. Now I'm just managing the hand. So now I'll put that 2 over there. Put that 4 of clubs there. So I can still manage the hand somewhat. I'll move that 2 up there. I'll move that 3 first, then the 2. You do have a lot of flexibility as far as where to move stuff to. So then I determined, hey, yeah, that was a better idea. So we found the ace, and now the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7's on the discard, so we'll place that. Or excuse me, the waste pile. I'll put that 9 down, I'll put the 8 in front of it. Now I got the 3 spades, I got the 2 hearts. Alright, well I got the 8 of diamonds there. Now I'm questioning, do I have the ability to do anything? And so now I've played it right on top of the waste pile, which you're allowed to do. You just have to remember it has to be within 1 of it, and it was. Alright, that one I kind of screwed that up, but it would have worked, but just ignore that procedural foul there. I went a little fast there and didn't realize what I did, but I would have fixed that had I noticed. I noticed it when I was doing it. I was like, wait a second, I didn't mess anything up. Now reviewing it for a second time, no, it's everything's fine. It just went too fast. Just need to slow down. It's getting exciting. This is like the first time I ever won this game, so I mean, of course, it's like the 3rd time I played it, so who knows? It's kind of fun to win a solitaire that the odds are against you. Okay, we found the 5 of clubs, 6 of clubs, 7, and the 8. And now we found that 2 of spades. We're going to go all the way down the list. I got the 8 of hearts, and that'll go there with the 7, 8. And we're at the 9s. Once we're at the 9s, we're done. We've won. So if you actually want to play this game in public as a race, because solitaires can be races, or if you want to play anything that actually requires 2 players or more, come to the Card Game Meetups subreddit. We have a lot of interesting things coming out, new games coming out all the time. This is just, solitaires are just easy for me to do sometimes, but do expect we will be putting a lot of different games out there. And if some of you watched some of my videos and thought the explanations were inadequate, there's going to be some that I'm going to reshoot. I'm going to reshoot, make a new Bahama Taxi game. Thought up a idea for a 2-player variant. We might just play it just to show and do a better job this time than the first video that we did. But do subscribe, that way you can be informed of the soonest we get a video published. You'll be informed, you'll know, you won't have to wait, and it helps us see how many people are interested in our videos. So do comment if you like or don't like, or you think I got a rule wrong, or you think I'm doing alright as it is. We appreciate seeing everybody's involvement, so do subscribe, and we'll see you next video.